It's 5 o'clock on this Tuesday evening, June 9th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Tuesday evening, June 9th, 2020. The time is 5 o'clock and the mountain temperature is 80 degrees in Nottingham, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Tuesday evening is human remains found in search of two missing adult kids. Stepfather Chad Daybell taken into custody. Joe Biden dresses George Floyd's 60-year-old daughter in emotional funeral video. Why Republican senators can't run from Trump streets anymore. Minneapolis City Council president is positive of police-free society. Georgia officials call for investigation of primary voting issues. Democratic anti-Trump ads aren't as good as pro-Biden ones. Dr. Fauci says coronavirus turned out to be his worst nightmare, and it isn't over. New York Police Department cops stripped a gun shield for opening car door and protester. Ijeoma Oluwa on the perfect storm that engaged America on racism. Judge issues order halting Lee statue removed for 10 days. Air Force General confirmed as first black chief of the U.S. military service. Iran says it will execute a man convicted for spying on Soleimani for CIA. President Bernie has a cardiac arrest according to the government. Chinese officials suggest Hong Kong should be able to keep eye on autonomy beyond 2047. A World Organization on Tuesday clarified our comments was since method of transmission of COVID-19 called media reports suggested that such spread of disease were a misunderstanding. EU diplomat U.S. claims the role in Iran nuclear deal and violence in the left. Autonomous drones demo lunchbox delivery in South Korea. A South Korean court rejected an arrest warrant request for Samsung Electronics Vice Chairman Lee Jae-yong on Tuesday. The family of a Japanese citizen detected on North Korea's condemned Kim Jong-un on Tuesday, days after the death of Shigeru Yokota, father of Gumi Yokota. Officials said Tuesday the Palestinian reportedly will declare a new state based on lines that were drawn before the Six-Day War in the 1960s if Israel goes through with the plans of the annexed part of the West Bank. The global air transport industry faces loss of $84 billion this year and $50 million in 2021 due to a steep drop in demand triggered by the coronavirus pandemic, and industry report predicted on Tuesday. A small earthquake shook the San Francisco Bay Area on Tuesday, where one of the nation's most dangerous fault zones, and residents reported slight shaking but no injuries or damage. George Floyd mourned at Houston funeral after days of protests. Chicago's deadliest weekend in decades could mean a violent summer. HHS to dole out $25 billion of Medicaid CHIP safety net hospital providers. The NASDAQ composite reached a record high fueled by resident tech stock, while over two major U.S. indexes snapped in its week with slight losses on Tuesday. Looking at stocks now, down 299 for 34 at 27,273 for 10. S&P 5 down 25 for 21 at 3207.18, and NASDAQ up 29 for 1 at 99.53 for 35. Aviation grant Boeing said Tuesday more than a dozen orders of 737 MAX airliner, which remains grounded worldwide, were canceled last month. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer is taking federal disaster aid for the state after extensive flooding last month caused by a burst dam. Taunton has been 10 weeks since Stuart Kushner has worked in someone's mouth, and he's wearing to get back to business. Kushner's downtown Taunton overtime is still in the office of Governor Baker's list. Brockton area residents relish eating out at restaurants. This an 8-year-old girl found safe in Brockton. Quincy restaurants make the most of an al fresco experience, as restaurants that were closed for the months partially be open in the public on Monday. Milton voters cast ballots in town election, and same goes to Stoughton. Peter News Time is 5:04. Stocks dropped sharply as investors hit pause in the recent rally. Crossfit based on the reckoning, where does it go from here? NASA astronaut from historic spacewalk becomes the first woman to reach deepest point in the ocean. SpaceX's next Starlink launch will help to improve the satellite imagery of the Earth. A straight rate of burst coming from deep space repeats the cycle every 107 days, and the WHO walks back flame about very rare as similar coronavirus transmission. More than half of the states may be under kind of coronavirus case by not following CDC guidelines and WHO. Peter Children's time, 5:05. Looking at sports, why one Major League Baseball team with a top 10 pick might intentionally use it on an unsignable player. NASCAR's Bubba Wallace wants Confederate flags moved from tracks. NFL won't get it right until special dresses called Kaepernick Wall. Roger Goodell's successor reportedly being speculated inside NFL offices. Peter Children's time is 5:05. Time enough for Peter General Traffic and Transit check on this Tuesday afternoon. Woo-wee! On the MBTA. Looking good on the subway come mid around the Paris. Mass back on the eastbound side, a little bit slow before 185 out in the westbound stretch. Mass back westbound a little slow to Sturbridge. Route 295 at the southbound side, a little slow. Route 95, a walk one way to the southbound side, a little slow in the red stretch. Route 101 westbound, a little slow to every turnpike. Yeah, it's looking good in New England. And 91 slow around the Canadian U.S. border. And now, looking at the weather, it was a mixed bag of a day. Sun, clouds, sun, clouds, sun, clouds. And expect more of the same tomorrow. It'll be mostly clouds for the night, low 59 degrees. Light wind for Punty South Cover 30 degrees. Common Cover east around 6 pound in the afternoon. With the night, Punch Bug between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Mostly clouds with low around 64 degrees. Southeast about 5 to 7 mile an hour. Thursday, chance of shots at thunderstorms the main after 9 a.m. Clouds at 74 degrees. South about 8 to 11 mile an hour. Because high 24 mile an hour. Chance of 50% degree at less than 7 possible thunderstorms for Thursday. Chance of shots at thunderstorms then shots like that after 9 p.m. Mostly clouds about 63 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 8 mile an hour. Chance of 6% for Friday. Punty South Cover 82 low 60 degrees. Common coming. Southwest around 5 mile in the afternoon for Saturday. Mostly clouds up 38 low 56 degrees. Light wind for Sunday. Chance of shots after 2 p.m. Mostly clouds about 72 low 56 degrees. Northeast about 6 mile an hour. Chance of 30%. And for Monday, chance of showers, mostly clouds about 72, low 56 degrees. Northeast about 5 to 7 mile an hour. Chance of 50%. And for Tuesday, chance of showers, Punty South about 74 degrees. And northeast about 6 mile an hour. Chance of 30%. Right now, northern it's good clouds at 81 degrees. That's going to be for the Fair Channel 5 o'clock news on this Tuesday evening, June 9th, 2020. I'm P. Woods. We have a good evening about it. To stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. We'll see you at 10 o'clock for 10 o'clock work. Have a good evening.